That's my cousin, that's Ian's brother, and then you have his girlfriend, Olivia. This is couples hour or some shit like this, but we have 10 questions. Yeah, toast it.
Stupid.
Tell us what you're drinking. What do you got in the cup?
You want to feel this one?
Say hello. Does anybody want to? But yeah, do that.
Hi. In this cup, with holds vodka, orange juice, and cran mango juice. That's really good.
All right.
Same thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
My name's Carson, and I'm an alcoholic.
Jesus Christ. All right. This is not one of the questions, but now I have it. How long have you guys been together? This is for my own
10
selfish
months?
reasons to know. 10 months?
I think so.
Let's go with that. I'm gonna say around.
It's like around our birthdays that we
Yeah.
started.
So July or August 10th.
It's my mom's birthday.
Yeah,
Are
it's
you
my
serious?
grandmother's birthday. too,
Yeah,
right?
Nana's. No, Natasha's. And Kriya's.
Oh, Korea.
Nana's August 3rd.
August 3rd. That's when we started going.
All right, so we're going to do 10 questions. Haven't done this before. And we're just going to see how it goes. Question number 1. So, Olivia, do you want, well, answer however you want. But first thing that kind of comes in, you know the deal. Number 1. I swear this wasn't personal for you guys. Favorite alcoholic drink?
Mine's vodka.
I mean, that varies so much. You know me. It depends.
Yeah.
Depends on what's in front of me.
Favorite
what time.
liquor?
Well, there's, right now it's this one.
Daytime?
Well, no, right now it's this one because it's the one I have. But
The one I'm drinking.
earlier it was Corona Lights.
Okay.
I mean, and then it just depends. But let's go with for a mixed drink. I'll give you a definite answer: vodka, cran mango, and orange juice with ice.
I'm into vodka, whether it's shots or mixed drinks or anything like that.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
that's all I ever drink, really.
Yeah. JMO, if you could handle it better.
Yeah, sure. I mean, some nights JMO would be my favorite. I like the buzz of JMO better, but I don't like the fact that it doesn't agree with my body as much.
Favorite animal and why?
I like cats. Cats are my favorite animal because I like that they're independent. And they're not like, like in your face, needing attention constantly. If they want attention, they'll like come over and not be annoying about it.
Yeah. Love that. Because, yeah, it's saying,
Yeah.
I know this is weird because normally I'm not in the back.
Yeah.
But,
Should I
so
look
you
at the
don't-
camera?
No, who gives a fuck?
Okay.
This is just for the thing. What do you
I
got?
would say cats, but it's a familiarity thing. I mean, like, if I had more experience with other types of animals, I might be like, well, I really like monkeys. They're awesome,
I will
But-
say, I had a tarantula once, and that was like the easiest thing to take care of ever, and I really liked that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine. Yeah, probably cats.
All right. What did the tarantulas eat? Flies?
I fed it crickets, and if they're big enough, they can eat like small mice.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. Favorite concert?
I've never been to a concert.
Fuck.
Yeah, but I would go to like Megan Thee Stallion concert.
Who?
Megan Thee Stallion.
All right. That's a good rebound, one you'd want to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have gone to Rockville if I knew that Evanescence was playing, but I didn't, so I never went. But that would have been really cool.
Evanescence, yeah.
I've only been to a few, and to be honest, I don't know. Rush was probably the best one.
When did that happen?
1980, early 84, 85.
That probably would have been a pumping show.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
You aren't pumped up about it?
well, I was way, way, way back in the back. You know, we couldn't read. So I'm
Yeah.
saying, you know, it was a big freaking convention center. I could barely see the guys.
Where were they?
They looked at Tampa.
Would it be like hard for you to pick a concert that you like because you played in a band for a long time?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah,
So
for
you're not
sure.
used to being in the crowd.
Well, yeah, maybe, but just because I didn't go to a lot of concerts, you know, 3 or 4, 5 maybe.
Me neither.
It could literally turn into you guys talking at this point.
Yeah, I think I saw
That's
Sting.
a great question.
I guess
Like,
I saw
hey, 'cause,
Sting.
you know,
Ziggy Marley, Rush, and
Fish?
you saw Fish.
I saw him with you.
Oh, that's right, Philly. That's right. Who's the drinker? We don't know.
And-
Jesus, I forgot about
And
that.
then, I mean, I
Oh my
probably
God.
saw a couple other ones, but I mean, to me, they weren't concerts. It was like, you know, Skid Row's playing at Bike Week. That's not really a concert.
Well,
It's,
Yeah, it's like an event.
yeah.
What do you think of the Fish show? Just cultish, is culty and schmarmy?
No, whatever. I mean,
That music's good.
it's a great place to go hang out, and they got the area in the back where people are flipping batons, and you know, come on, it's not a horrible experience. It's as far as a show, it's better than going and cramming into a bunch of seats and not being able to smoke weed inside an amphitheater or a fucking convention center.
All I remember was Ian's reaction. It was like, "You want to see Fish?" Or like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Yeah, see, I know." 'Cause you were like, "Yeah, I wouldn't do that."
Well, yeah, I'm not a big Fish fan.
No.
No, I don't like seafood.
I was gonna say, are we talking about the band or the food?
Do you know who Fish is?
Nope. Never heard of them. I said Fish, like I was like, that's a band name.
What's your favorite concert?
It
Trying
would
to
be a
think.
Fish show.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
All
you
right.
know, I'm partial to that. So.
Sure.
All right, number 4. A guilty pleasure.
A guilty pleasure? Like something that you like but you feel bad about liking? Or something?
Something you know that maybe isn't the best for you, but could, whether a food or whatever.
Well,
Yeah,
of course,
alcohol.
alcohol. But I think
Okay.
I thought you were asking something more like, you
It's
know.
whatever.
Oh well, yeah. Drink.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like something kind of
You know.
embarrassing that I like to do.
Oh yeah, you know, I think Katy Perry videos are entertaining. Oh, look at you, girl.
Come on, too.
You know.
Get on the camera.
You know.
I like popping pimples.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I mean, is that an event? Do you get after him?
I do, but he doesn't ever let me.
Why?
I'll be like,
Oh,
he's
let
like,
it-
ow!
Oh, yeah.
So crazy.
Oops. Yeah. Get in there, Tuna. All right.
Hey,
First thing you do if you're stranded on a tropical island alone.
Find or build shelter. Or fire. Or like
An uninhabited tropical island, I imagine.
Yeah, right.
Alone.
Like there's
And it can
animals.
be whatever you want it to be.
I think I would.
Enjoy my time away from everyone.
I think I would try to fashion some sort of weapon and some sort of, you know, like try to find a nice dry spot protected from the elements. Gather some wood for heating things and maybe, you know, look for coconuts and shit.
Yeah, I would look for as many like materials as possible.
You know, coconuts like.
Get your food.
Fish.
You know, yeah, exactly.
Get your
Make
fat.
some sort of look for tide pools and try to get a foot spear in for fish, or you know. But I mean, if I had supplies,
Got really not much. It's just you're there.
yeah.
And in a certain time of day, you would have.
I would
Probably.
like Get a bunch of rocks.
It depends on what time of day it was, of course. If it was nighttime, I'd try to get like up on top of something high and just stay there. Wait until I could see. Come on, get out of the way. Jesus, speaking of nighttime.
I would try to find like a bunch of rocks or coconuts and like spell out SOS on like the big beach or something.
Yeah.
That was one.
Fuck yeah. You know the
Get
camera's
out.
on, girl. All right. Earliest memory is number 6.
That's cool. I like that question. I want to hear from you because you don't remember anything,
I know, right?
especially from your childhood. He's like, man, the first time I drank alcohol.
No, I remember playing tag with some girl. We were all playing tag or whatever, and she kissed me, and I was standing in an ant pile. And so I was like, oh fuck, and I started, or oh whatever I said, I don't exactly remember. I remember I was standing in an ant pile and running.
You've kissed other girls?
She kissed me. I didn't know what was happening.
Still.
I thought it was you just chase girls you like. I didn't know you kissed them at that point.
So how old was that?
He's like 21.
Loser. Where were you?
5.
living? Okay.
Warner Place.
Warner Place.
6 maybe.
All right.
But that was very, very vague. My first real
Earliest
actual
memory.
memories that I can actually, would probably be at Hollyland around 10 or 11.
God, you do have a bad memory.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Warner Place was your earliest.
Yeah, no, I
vague-
remember. I remember a couple times riding my bike around that neighborhood.
Over here.
Yeah, Warner Place.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember one time I rode my bike over ice and slipped and smacked my head.
Oh,
And
fuck.
That's probably why I don't have very good memory.
In
Makes
Florida, you
sense.
slipped over ice.
Yeah.
Florida?
What the fuck?
It snowed that year.
What? You were alive when it snowed in Florida?
I think it was like March.
What the
That's
fuck?
wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
For me, I guess I think the first thing I remember is my Aunt Sonia's house being built.
They cut the umbilical cord. That's she,
Oh my God,
she's got a
shut
memory
up.
like a fucking steel trap.
You're so stupid.
That'd be baller.
My aunt's house was being built and I was like sitting on my grandmother's lap looking at it, and like all like the wall structure was like being put up so you could still like walk through the walls, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I was just looking around like, wow, this is crazy. And that house was built in 99, so I was like 3.
That's pretty good. 3. Okay, that's pretty good.
Thanks.
All right. Is there anything? Here's the psycho fuck on it. Is there anything attached to either of those memories that would be from the emotional side, or is it just like, yeah, that was what it was, or is there anything significant to those? Like you don't think much about it. You're like, yeah, I remember this.
No,
very
I
good.
remember. I just thinking back to what was the earliest thing I mean, I don't really remember the fire. I don't remember
Oh, yeah.
running back into the house and, he remembers a lot better stuff than I do. I don't remember shit.
Yeah, I think I just was like,
When I say he, I mean my brother, not my girlfriend.
Yeah, don't point it. Yeah.
She is not a he.
What are you pointing at?
This
Did
is not
you-
California.
Did you have anything significant with that, or you didn't?
no, I think I was just like maybe like learning for the first time. Kind of like learning, I don't know. I was just looking around like, wow, this is cool. House being built. Walk through walls.
I
How does it
remember
turn
my
into a
last
house?
memory.
Your last memory?
Yeah, pretty clearly.
What was that?
It's just that sentence.
You're so stupid.
Yeah, I don't think either one of them were traumatic experiences or life-changing events for
Yeah.
either one of us.
Okay. Number 7, most recurring fear. one that pops in more than the most relevant one that pops in more than like others that would make you worry or something.
Probably Carson changing his mind one day.
Oh.
I think about that a lot, and I'm like, no, don't do that.
Oh. If you say ditto, I'm cutting this off.
Oh no,
Too
no.
much.
I worry about my leash breaking
Yeah.
when I'm surfing and
Oh,
having to swim and not being able to make it.
that would fuck
That's a
me
good one.
really sad. Now that's one of my fears. Don't let that happen.
Losing mobility and not being able to have a fun life anymore. And losing interest in things that I enjoy doing because I'd really rather just be eating and drinking.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are pretty.
Those are good answers.
Yeah, those are pretty bad.
One thing you want that you don't have, and I kind of don't like this question. I may change it, but one thing you want that you don't have.
Well, I mean, the
Reasonability. Got to be. Actually, two parts. Fuck it. A reasonable thing you want, and then
so a pension.
Something
No,
that's, like,
I want a
unachievable?
pension.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
But that's not reasonable.
It's not reasonable, but it's a good one.
Yeah.
Reasonable and fantasy, but it's got to be one thing per.
No fantasy. You know, unlimited wishes, of course, is the answer.
Fuck
Everyone
yes.
is going to choose.
Hell yeah.
You know, I want unlimited wishes, but you know, reality, I would just I would like to have a rental house. So
So income.
yeah, extra income
Yes.
without having to work for it.
Can you repeat the question? Something I want but like can't have or something?
That you don't have.
That I don't
something
have.
you don't have. And you can go one that's a reasonable one and one that would be like a fantasy.
My reasonable one would probably be like self-confidence, more self-respect. I'm just like a really insecure person, and I feel like that kind of affects like when I become a nurse and like I look at a patient who needs help and I'm like thinking how can I help them and like what medicine to give them and stuff, or if the doctor doesn't think this is a good idea, I'm scared I'm not going to be able to, like, I don't know, stand up for my thoughts if like the doctor's a huge cunt.
So more comfortable in standing up for yourself in confrontation.
Yeah, being more confident.
That's a great one. That's a reasonable one, for sure.
And then the
Fantasy
fantasy
one.
I wish to have like $1 million and live on one of those really pretty houses right next to the beach.
And you can't judge the answers.
I'm judging the answers. $1 million? What are you going to do with $1 million? I'm going to blow. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking. Because I'm going to blow through $1 million quick if I got $1 million.
I want, one of like the really pretty mansions by the beach and like someone to clean it for me all the time. Even though I like cleaning, but that's a big house for one person, somebody need help.
I disagree with that.
And $1
desire
billion
for the big,
and
big
to live by the
house.
beach.
I think you
Fine.
rent for the big house for parties, but the house you live in, like for me,
You want something manageable?
the house, I want it to be one room, honestly.
One room?
Yes.
That's gross. Whenever you cook, all the grease from the kitchen is going to
No, I
seep
want
into
the
your
kitchen
bed.
in that part. I want the bathroom separated. I want the kitchen over there. I want the bedroom. Yeah, sure, I guess, yeah, whatever. A big area for the bed. But I want the big frickin' theater television on the whole wall. And you can see it from the bed, the couch,
I could have that in my beach mansion.
You could, but you'd have a lot of fucking rooms to walk around in and like, oh man, now I'm bumping my elbows and stuff instead of being able
Think
to
about whenever we're
skateboard.
tripping, we could all look at all this cool shit. Like, oh, look at this cool room.
Yeah, but we'll be on the beach.
So, we could go up there whenever we want to also.
She has no idea. Her fantasy sucks.
You sucks.
I'd love to duplicate the last couple minutes into 20. It's fucking great. Okay. Number 9.
I already did number 9.
Number 9.
Are you making shit up over there as you go?
9. Well, usually I do, but I actually wrote the list down for these. No, most reoccurring fear. Oh, one thing you want that you don't have. That's number 8. Number 9 is, what are you at your highest aspiration?
What's an aspiration?
What?
Aspiration. What are you at your highest aspiration?
Where do I? You mean where do I? What is the?
Like what would I be?
With
Or?
your capabilities of what you know about yourself right now, you could say something simply like, Chet wanted to be a lawyer.
Right.
It could be a profession, it could be something else, but reasonably, what are you at your highest aspiration? Not even reasonably. If you want to be a basketball player, you could say that, sure,
don't,
if you
but
want.
that's not.
Your body won't do that, mine won't do it, but at your highest aspiration, what are you? Are you the best nurse? Are you Shakespeare? What is it? Now it's not to be a dolphin. You can't say dolphin. You can't be an animal.
I get it. Let me think.
AKA, what would make you the most joyous in your life with what you're doing? This idea of what you'd be doing and how happy you'd be doing that. That would be like your highest aspiration.
But in a life, and not in a superhuman.
In a life, in the body.
I don't know, like philanthropist, playboy, billionaire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got fucking cars and jets, but I'm really nice and I help people and I go around the world and
Yeah.
everyone sees me coming, they're like, oh yeah, freaking he's gonna bring us good stuff.
That's similar to mine.
Yeah.
That's a great.
Oh my god, that's funny.
All right. Does that give you an idea, a little bit of?
Yeah, kind of. This might answer the question. In my my biggest dreams when I graduate as a nurse, I want to be a really big advocate for women and minorities and gay people and all that kind of thing, because I feel like there's a lot of judgment for them in the medical field and everywhere else. And if I can make a difference, then I would want to. And I hope I become that one day. And with more confidence, maybe I can. Can the camera hear me?
Well, I know. Yeah, it will. It'll pick it up. Yeah. That's a good one.
Thanks.
On some,
What about for non-minorities and just regular people?
Yeah, of course I would want to be a big advocate for them too.
Huh.
But if I notice sexism or homophobia, I want to be able to point that out too and hopefully stop it.
Do you think that that's one of the bigger problems on the planet, is the stuff that you're talking about?
I don't think so. I feel like war and world hunger and shit like that is maybe a bigger problem, but I just feel like that's really important to me and it would make me feel good about myself to be able to do that.
For everybody to be treated equally and judge-free-ish zone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
World peace.
World peace.
Yeah, I think most of us want that.
Yeah.
I would never be an advocate for it though, because
Speaking up for your patients is a big thing in nursing, though. That's why I say that.
sure, no, I mean I would speak up for it, but it would never be that big on a list of things that I want to correct about the world, because I think there has to be prejudice and
The negative has to.
yeah,
To balance
there
out
has
the
to be
positive.
part of that, and I think that the natural order of things, normality, whether I subscribe to that brand of it or not, because everyone knows I'm not the most normal person. I think the most normal people should have, you know what I mean? The majority should rule, whether it upsets some of the people's in the minorities or not. The majority should rule, because otherwise they're being subjugated. And I don't think that someone who is subjugated should be able to subjugate others just because they've been subjugated.
Okay, I think I get it.
So I would never advocate for it or be a big proponent of it, just because, yeah, I think everyone, racism is bad, sexism is bad, homophobia, it's all bad, but you gotta let people have their freedoms to do that.
I agree with that.
Yeah, so that's why I would never ever try to fight for it, and also because I would be mainly trying to change people's minds who are already made up, and I would just be like, ugh.
That is difficult, and I don't think possible in some people.
Yeah, that's
If
why
they're
I would
old
rather
enough
just
and
fly
stuff.
around the world and surf the good places and have all kinds of money and do whatever I wanted and just help people wherever I went, for whatever they were, you know, even if they were, you know.
That's great. Obviously, I mean, I know where you stand on that stuff,
Right.
But he's like, he's kind of saying if you're trying to change somebody's mind, who, yeah, first of all, you're not going to do anything about it. You say, oh, that person's sexist. Well, I'm going to judge them now.
Yeah, well, I
Be
want there to
careful,
be
'cause-
people that are fighting for that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I want there to be those people.
Right.
I just don't want to be one of them.
It's a
'Cause
tedious, yeah, it would be a
I want to
tedious
enjoy
job.
more in my if I, you know.
Yeah, I get that, and a lot of people are like really fueled like negatively, and big fights break out for
Right.
reasons like that.
Exactly. I'd rather be selfish and
Care about yourself.
well, just say I'd rather self-indulge. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna, you know, honest. I'd rather be self-indulged.
He'll give up where he can't make a difference.
Yeah,
I can't do anything
especially if I have the
about it.
option to go somewhere else and not have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, guys, you know, it's been real, but
You got to accept where they're at. All right. I'm changing 10 because 10 was if you ruled the world, what would be your first order of business? Which, if that is your flavor of answering, sounds like it could be. I was
Yeah.
just gonna say.
well, yeah. Let's see what you would do. Hold on, we need
Yeah.
drinks for this.
If
go
I
ahead.
You're gonna have to pause this, or you
I'll
can
edit it.
you can bring it in there and watch the drink making
If I ruled the
process.
world, what would I what?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's watch the drink making situation. It's a whole operation. Now it's like Ed TV.
Hey,
All right, fresh baked bread is here. I ran over for this. I really love this. This is can't eat too much, but fucking delicious.
drink making process usually includes me breaking a bunch of ice cubes up
Like making the drinks.
and making the drinks.
Do you always make the drink?
Not always, but
He's the best at it.
Nice.
80% of the time. But then I'll just leave the ice cube trays there, and then I won't
Right.
bother to fill them up, and I'll come back and I'll be magically filled. I don't know how it happens.
Well, it ain't Ian. We know that.
Teamwork.
Hey, you'd be surprised. Every once in a while, the guy will surprise you.
All right, well, that's good. And you got, so it's Tito's. Yeah, Tito's
Yeah.
that's the way to do.
You know, I pour it, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, try to get a good lift on it so it's not.
Peanut butter in it?
I'm not in the drink now.
I'm sorry.
And then what's the peanut butter? Oh, just put it away. I didn't know if there was some weird thing with a kitty.
Yeah, you know that thing you do with like salt on the rim? We did that with peanut butter.
Ah, hiya.
You put a splash of orange juice.
That's the good orange juice.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, simply
Oh, I
orange.
liked the sugar-free one.
Cran mango.
Oh shit. We got disagreements about which
No, I was drinking a
one.
bunch of carbs. Just kidding.
And that's about it.
All right, it's got good color. Do you guys toast to anything? Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
Yeah, we could drink to us.
Hey, I ain't got no
We're
problem
like
with
super
that.
good ones.
Ain't got no problem with that. Come on, kitty. All right. Where's Muggy at? What's he doing? We don't know.
Sitting under the car.
Gaining weight.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Gaining weight.
All right. So you had a devilish laugh about question number 10, so clearly you have answers.
I just thought it was funny.
Do you have an idea about what you would do? First order of business.
What does that mean? Like, first thing I would
Change a
do?
policy,
Oh,
announce
okay.
something that you're the ruler and you're doing it.
The ruler of the world.
The whole world.
All right.
Everybody's in communication, everybody's ready to listen to what you have to say.
No more war and fighting or drafting or do they listen?
Yeah, you're the ruler.
Oh, okay.
The ruler gets to rule.
So yeah, no more of that. And if this one country wants resources from this other country, they gotta talk to me about it, and then I'll probably be like, if like that one country doesn't want to give the resources, I'll be like, you got it. They need it. How can they live without those resources? And then they'll be like, okay. And then I will provide more resources for that country too.
Utopia.
Yeah.
It's a perfect utopia.
Yeah.
All right. He's gonna say something probably thinking more realistically and probably more freaked out. Not that that's not realistic. That's if you're ruling, you can do that.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna listen. And then,
Everyone will listen.
Yeah.
I'm the ruler.
yeah, exactly. But I don't want to give my stuff to that country.
What if I give you a bunch of money?
No, I need this for my country.
What if I give you more resources, like I said I would?
But where are you gonna get them?
From other places.
But they
that
don't
have
want
an
to.
abundance
But
of
they
resources.
don't want to give them
But
to
that
you.
country just wants to take resources from you because they can, like send their little trains and it's not a lot. But if they get resources
what the
from someone
trains
from
don't
across
go
the
there.
country, they can't send that many boats and
But
go
it's
to
gonna take
resources.
80 years to get the trains built to bring it to that
No,
stuff.
that stuff's already built.
Yeah, but see, that's not the case.
All right, what's the case? Tell
Alright, me, if I'm the ruler, I'm going to sterilize people.
Sterilize. Like no more.
Like,
Baby
you
habits.
have to be a certain class to
Have a kid.
have a child.
I also want to talk about something like that.
But you can be black, white, Asian, Jewish, any religion, you just have to be rich. Okay? But no, if you're rich and you don't have a good track record, like you're rich from killing and murdering and stealing, then no, you don't get on you know, you
Can you
can't.
do the financial breakdown of that one? The one that you said
Like what?
before?
Like how do you define
He
rich?
breaks it
Sterilize
down-
everybody?
Well, he breaks it down in financial, it's like financial classes. If you don't make a certain amount, you can't reproduce.
Right.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, can you give the money brackets of where, yeah, you can't, and then you can, what if they make less than 50,000?
Yeah, I mean, it depends, because I mean, it depends on inflation and everything, but
How about
still,
if they're
I
able
would
to live
just,
comfortably?
yeah, if they're able to live, if they don't need any any assistance from the government at all, right? And they won't need it when they have the kid. And if they do need money from the government when they have the kid, well, then, you know, then we got problems. So the money has to be set aside. You have to earn the money to pay for the kid until the kid starts paying for himself before you have the kid.
Do you agree with that?
Do I agree with that?
Do you agree? Now, it's a little Gestapo-y, but like, I think that's a pretty valid point from a certain angle.
Kinda. What I was.
Because you're avoiding a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I think that like having a kid should be a privilege that can be taken away from you. And if you like, I don't know, if you fuck up a lot, like, you know, end up in jail or have a high crime rate or have like an abuse record or something,
Right.
then you don't get to have the kid. And everyone also.
Yeah, that goes along with the money thing. You got to have the money and not have a pattern of killing your pets.
Also,
You know.
yeah. I also think everyone should only be allowed to have one kid.
I don't know
They
about
get
that.
privilege taken away from them.
I
Do you
don't
think
know
that
about that
everybody should only be capped at one?
Yeah, if you want a kid, then you can have one. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm pretty against
No,
over.
I think if you can afford 400 children, you should be able to have 400 children.
That's a lot of kids.
That's a total
I get it. Your point.
absurd
Is there
argument.
is there any Elon Musky areas of like where we have reasonability of, hey, we need more of this dynamic, we need more of we need more people, or hey, we're overpopulated, we need to chill.
That's what I think.
So it would change, yeah.
I think we're overpopulated. We need to chill.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of
But
lack of resources.
Yeah, and our Earth's
Yeah.
gonna die. People keep trashing it like we do.
that's the lack of resources and the increased need to house and feed and burn fuels to heat and cool and give these people energy, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it's not stopping, it's not going. I mean, they say, oh yeah, birth rates are declining. Are they really? Because so many more people than there used to be. So how are birth rates declining?
Probably because people my age don't like having kids, or don't like kids, or less people my age.
Well, yeah, but they're saying that birth rates, it's harder for you people to get pregnant. Really? Well, okay, well, we don't need more people, right?
Elon Musk, that's the only thing I don't understand, what he says we need more people, and I don't understand what he means by
Because he's
that.
rich.
Be crazy.
Because he's
rich and
Right.
people buy
More
his
people
shit.
buy his
So
shit. Exactly.
he wants more people to buy his shit.
It's a judo move to get products purchased. That's hilarious.
That is really
You may
funny.
have cracked the case on that, brother, but I don't know.
Well, I don't think it's that so it's hard of a case to crack. I mean, that seems to be what's wrong with the world.
Not wrong.
I mean,
Money driven.
well, the people with the power know how to manipulate us little monkeys into buying whatever kind of dumb shit they want us to buy. We just keep doing it because they can give us air conditioning and, you know, cheap, easy to purchase furniture. No one has to build their own house or furniture.
Yeah.
But I don't want that either. I like China. I like buying shit at Walmart. But, yeah, I think your dream is nice if you were rule of the world, but I don't believe there's any way to get that done.
But if I'm the ruler and it's done, it would be nice.
Yes, but how do you get it done without forcing violence?
I'm the ruler. He said, you know, we're not
He-
stranded on an island with resources. We're just there. So I'm just the ruler, and everyone just listens to me.
Well, if everyone just listens to me, sure, I'll do it.
How do
that
you
way.
how do you get to if we have free will, because that's what he's arguing, you know, hey,
Yeah.
look, we got free will or not, because the ruler's gonna tell me how to live.
Yeah, true.
How do you get to where you have a good ruler, like a good person that's a ruler, and all the people agree with it because they're also good people?
Good rule leads.
Is that possible to get to? Not in our lifetime.
No.
Never,
I don't
No.
think so either.
because the human flaws
Yeah.
is too great.
No, because of the look.
Yeah, with all like, I don't know. even-
Somebody else is going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Someone else is going to grab that money that's just sitting there, free to grab. Somebody else is going to grab it if you don't grab it.
Right.
I'm more so thinking of like people also that are, not more so, but also I imagine people that are like mentally ill. We can't like rid mental illness, and then if like they want to kill someone, like
Well, in the utopian society, there are no
illnesses.
mentally ill people. Or
Alright.
in the utopian society, if anyone's born with mental illness, they're just put in the dumpster. You know, they're
Sorry,
great.
not under my utopia.
Yeah.
It'd be like find them medicine.
Yeah. No, there in your
Take your happy
utopia,
pills.
there is no sickness. There is no. I mean, we all
Oh,
live
okay.
forever, and we never age past 28. Beautiful.
Hey.
It's a hell of a nice way to look at it. At 28. All right.
I want to get out of my 20s.
You
I'm
scared
not, like,
about your
35.
30s?
Trust me.
No, I want to get out of my
Once you
20s.
leave
Oh,
your
you wanna
20s,
know.
once you leave your 20s, you'll be like, oh man, my 30s are okay. And once you hit your 40s, you'll be like, I wish I had my 20s back.
Nah, I'll probably just be like, I wish I still was 30. Because I didn't peak in high school, so. It's coming soon.
Oh shit.
All right. That's good.
Thanks.
Anything
I was
else?
gonna take 5 minutes.
Well, you contributed to the length of that too.
Well, no, I mean, what are you gonna ask me
No.
questions and not expect me to answer? Hey, to us.
Good day, y'all.
So stupid. Bye.